Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, YouTube. As you guys can see, I've already started a game. I'm trying a new recording. Oops, I have a flashlight on. Don't mind me. I apologize. I'm trying a new camera position just to kind of see what it looks like. If it's hideous, you guys got to tell me. If it's great, then please tell me. I just want to hear. If you guys joined the pseudo stream, that was absolutely fucking horrible. I thank you guys for coming out and supporting, but I apologize that it didn't work right. Uh, I will be fixing that in the morning, so this will be kind of a short and sweet faction overview. I wish I could go further into it, but I just can't. Um, so we're doing Gondor right now. Doing Gondor, and we already have Aragorn, and good God, his quotes are loud. It's another way. Um, let's see. So his powers are Blade Master, standard, Ranger Cloak. So pretty much, I think what was it, the Elven cloaks that the Hobbits get in the BFME1 campaigns. Athelas, also standard. Throwing Knife, not so standard. And then Aragorn. So right now he is Strider. So Aragorn goes through like an evolution. I think that the kids would refer to that as a Pokemon evolution. I have never seen Pokemon, so I wouldn't really know. Um. So yeah, that's how his stuff goes. Let me go through the Palantir real quick. There's the standard rebuild and Horn of Insert faction here, and your Lone Tower. Now, every faction, and I did not explain this in the first two videos on this or in the stream when we played. For every faction, there is always a middle power right here that you have to go. Yeah, I mean, you have to go for it most of the times. I mean, you can kind of get away with it for Gondor because all you get is like a 20% damage and armor buff. But that's it. You have your Lone Tower, you have your Barrage. Kind of a useless power, in my opinion. You guys feel free to correct me in the comments below. Eagles, also pretty standard. Gandalf the White, pretty standard as well. Assistance in times of need. Now that is interesting because it has something to do with this. This is also where you get Aragorn. Not a huge fan of that, mind you. But that's just me. So we'll see. But you can summon soldiers, your swordsman from the Ringo Vale, Axeman of Lost Ark. I can't pronounce that word to save my life, so I'm probably butchering it. You get your Pelargir spearmen, and your Blackroot Vale archers. And then this one's just one from everybody. So that's and what this power does is it gives you one more of your desired summon units that are permanent. On the opposite end, you have the Grey Company, which also, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Sadly, not in the movies, not to my recollection. I might have to rewatch whenever the internet's nice to me again. But you get Halbarad, Elladan, and Elro here, and the Grey Company to assist you. And then Rohan allies and Army of the Dead. Pretty fucking standard. And yeah, pretty cut and paste for original BFME. Now, I will go ahead because I know I didn't do an Edain 5 or any of the Edain videos because I wasn't actually a YouTuber then. So here's you click on you have to build this. You have to build the marketplace. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That's one of the bad things that I'm not like a huge fan of. But I'm used to it now. Before, when I wasn't used to it, I was like, man, this is kind of obnoxious. I don't necessarily like that. But, you kind of have to get over it, and you live with it. Let's get two of those. Hello there. I also have legendary heroes on, and I don't know why. Sometimes it gives me, like, buku of command points, and other times it gives me, like, 500. I have no idea. I'm just going to chalk it up to an interesting bug and leave it there. So, and in order to get, on another note, going back to the marketplace, you have to buy these upgrades, these two, the four, and this is what levels your buildings up. Not a huge fan of that because I don't mind upgrading the military buildings, but buying an upgrade for your resource buildings to produce more is kind of a little dumb in my opinion, because I feel like they should just, you know, go ahead and earn experience while they produce, because I mean that makes sense to me, and I don't know why it makes sense to me, but it does. I'm gonna get this useless power that does absolutely fuck all, but hey, we're gonna get it. Back up. Wow, those guys got absolutely decimated. Sail the enemies of Gondor. I'm gonna pull back a little bit. Yep, pull back. Guys, I said pull back. Why are my units not listening to me? This is interesting. Let's pull back to here to where we can. So that's 2, 4. Okay, so we still have 4. I don't really want to get Gollum, thank you. Let's go ahead and get Boromir. And I'll show you why that power means absolutely bubkiss, but it does. You, sir, get over here so I can... Wait, what are we doing here? Wait, I have no idea what's going on here. Why are there only 2 of you? Yeah, let's go ahead and get the, that, I guess. That was very unexpected, and I don't appreciate that. I don't know why that took so, or why that I had to retreat for that. I don't necessarily want to lose units, but I mean, we kind of have to. It's a fighting game, after all. Ah, darkness has relented. We should be good now. So, now that I'm not, you know, on the verge of death, I don't necessarily like that you have to buy your upgrades for 900 a fucking pop, too, in order to get your resources going. That's kind of a little much, I think, and the fact that it's affected by supply routes. I know I mentioned this in the Eladris video. I really don't particularly care for that. That's just not my thing. I'm not hugely in love with it. I don't mind upgrading the military buildings at all, but I also don't like having to spend an extra 600 resources on a upgrade that allows me to finally get my upgrade, or my heavy armor and forged blades and whatnot. I'm not a huge fan of that. I feel like that's a lot of paywalls for no fucking reason. But that is also me, so take it with a grain of salt. Because I am a literal nobody in the community. No one knows who I am, and I'm okay with that. I have aspirations, but these aspirations must be kept in check. Oh, I love Boromir, dude. I understand his fall and everything. I could get it. I get it. Like, I really do get it. We're gonna go ahead and buy the ranger tent because we need that. And now we're gonna go ahead and pull back to heal. Don't kill him, please. Alright, so for Aragorn, he has his Blade Master, and these abilities do change. And spoiler alert, I'm not a huge fan of his level 10 ability. Not in the slightest am I a huge fan of it. And you will see why when we get there. Let's go ahead and get Gandalf. I don't really care about the formations thing. It's like, okay, cool. We got it. Woo! Oh, there's one lone survivor. That was anticlimactic, to say the least. We still should have 4, yes. We still have 4. Use the flaming arrows now. Ah, hello there, battering ram. Nice to see ye. 4, 1.
There they are. What should we do?
My neck has been absolutely just... Rangers, let us scout for Gondor. Here also, you're gonna be 2. Alright, so for Aragorn, let's go ahead and go through his abilities while we have the chance. You have your Blade Master, Athalas Throwing Knife, which I think is new, and for the second phase, you get Elendil, or Elendil, or however you pronounce it, and then you get the Heir to Gondor, and the one ability, he'll gain a mount, I think, is his new ability, in that tier. But I think, there we go, okay, so let's go ahead and get that. And then there's one final form, which is King Elisar. Yeah, he gets, instead of it, he loses his knife throw and gains the ability to mount, which I'm not sure if that's like a net gain or whatever, but it's there. So yeah. I know I am microing things horribly. I don't micro all that well. Which is why I was horrible with the goblins. I think that's the enemy there. I think you're right, sir. I don't know what made you think that, but I think you're right.
They are attacking the encampment! Come, Rangers, let us scout for Gondor. Stay sharp.
Let's get those fire arrows, and then next I believe we will get forged blades. We'll just kind of go out and be a general nuisance. Oh yay, darkness again. Gotta love Gondor. Gotta love darkness, bro. It just makes me so happy. I know I sound so ecstatic right now. I'm meh, right? I am that meh emoji right now. Kind of meh about everything. That internet fiasco has really kind of pissed me off. Let's be real here. Like, I'll have internet for like 10 minutes, and then I won't have internet for a minute or so, just long enough to kick me off everything, and then it'll reconnect. It's like, oh my fucking Christ, please. No más, por favor. But I will be getting a technician out here tomorrow. Alright, so Boromir, he has an ability to fight past death, last stand. R.I.P. Boromir. Can I get some F's in the comment, please? His Horn of Gondor standard. He gets his armor. Fucking cool as hell, by the way. He gains 75% armor and is immune to knockback. And then veterans, he summons 3 upgraded battalions of infantry to his side to help. So that is that. It's Boromir, and I might not be able to get to every hero, but a lot of them have stayed the same from Edain 4.5. So if you guys have seen Edain 4.5, you kind of know what to expect. We'll get Peregrine Took because I won't have to hear his quotes when he's that far down on the list. Get the final final thing. Actually, I want you guys to go heal. But I feel like they've definitely rebalanced some things, because I don't remember the evil factions being this difficult, So Pippin gets his use sword rock throw, also pretty standard. Elven cloak, standard. Curiosity to the Fool, he gets 100% sight range for 20 seconds. Nearby invisible units will be revealed, and he gains plus 20% speed. And then he gets Guardian of the Citadel, and that just gets him a level 5, gives him more armor and more health. And then he gets like a leaping backstab, basically, is what I can equate that last ability to. So yeah, I mean, a lot of the abilities are well thought out, and I like them. There are some heroes that I'm just not a huge fan of, like Denethor for instance. I'm not a huge fan. Uh-oh. Hold on, I got to pause the video real quick. I'll be right back. My apologies. That looks for you guys. That'll be like a brief second. For me, that was like 5 minutes of existential terror because my professor messaged us, and it wasn't a good message. So I'm terrified, and I hope I did it correctly. Otherwise, I'm gonna cry because I put a lot of effort, and I was very nervous when I recorded that video for him. That terrifies me more than any hurricane I've ever lived through. Oh, I don't. I hate uncertainty. Ah. Huh. Well, time to go cry now. I may not be streaming Friday either, depending on when this video goes up, because I may be crying, or I may be just sitting on my bed, rocking back and forth incoherently. I don't know. We'll see. That is a joke for anybody who is new. I am fine mentally. However, I really, really hope I did that correctly. I really do. Sorry, I hit the escape button. Did not mean to hit the escape button, but I hit the escape button. So we're gonna get Baragon next. Faramir is really pretty much cut and dry from vanilla. There really isn't any differences. I hate to say it because I like Faramir as a character, and I really did enjoy him in the BFME1 campaign. However, I have the box for BFME1. I don't know where the disc is. That has long since disappeared. And I don't know, man. Sorry. Ah, he has a new voice. Oh, lovely. I like when they give their characters new voices, or these guys. I like when they give them new voices. Oh, this is increased taxes. The discount for your townhouses now affect your regular infantry, and your outside farms produce more. I mean, it's kind of, I mean, they're not like horrible, but they're okay. I'm gonna go ahead and save just in case if it crashes on me. So give me a second there. Oh no. Okay, I gotta pause again. Excuse me. Well, that's honestly terrifying. Yeah, I just emailed my professor back saying, and we'll see what he says, and that might end the video there, because I would have to get working on a makeup assignment because I fucked up the first one. So we'll see. I am hoping I'm not one of those who did bad. I hope not, but we'll see. Okay, so Baragon, sorry. Baragon gets Guardians of the Third Company. He basically, you can put that on any building, and it pretty much summons his brethren to guard it. Sorry, my mind is all awash. Constantly in fighting. And he gets hold your ground, fallen troops nearby a selected building will be regenerated for 30 seconds. Basically a like glow or like a local heal for any building and any troops. He gets new armor at level 5 and nearby buildings suffer less damage. He really, really likes buildings. That's like his modus operandi. I think we still have 4. I think we still have 4 of you as well. I cannot tell. And then level 8, all allied buildings are invulnerable for 30 seconds. Oh, I'm sorry, at level 10 he gets the new armor and he has new abilities. And I don't remember what the new abilities are. So we will see together. Now, Faramir gets toggle sword to bow. He gets his wounding arrow, crippling shot, whatever. Prince of Ithilien, which is a interesting title. He basically like leadership. It's his leadership. He gets a mount at level 6, and then he gets like train allies, level 7.
I'd give anything for a whiff of old Toby.
So that's that for Mr. Faramir. Oh wait, what are you doing over here? You should be up here. You smoked all of it. You were sick. Denethor, I mean, Denethor's alright. Listen, like, he's okay. I'm gonna save up to get Gandalf. Sorry if I keep checking my phone. It's because I'm waiting to see if my professor is emailing me back. That's kind of terrifying. For those of you guys new to the channel, I've mentioned it a couple times. I'm very proud of this, but I'm studying to be a gunsmith. So Denethor basically levels up by each time you use one of his abilities. So the first one you can use is the Palantir, and his stances are different. He summons units, right? So that's what happens when you do that. Oh, they have Grond. How quaint. And at level 3, 2 minutes, all units in the Gondorian barracks are half price, but they can't get any of their upgrades and whatnot. Level 5, all allied economy buildings in a target area instantly pay, but they cannot produce for the next 3 minutes. And blind attack order, get 50% damage, but they don't gain any experience. And then at level 10, he summons like twice as many people to his banner. So that's that. Come, Mr. Gandalf. And oh yeah, there's also the heroes from this place over here. So we'll get that in a second. So this is what that building, that ability looks like on a building. Whenever he gets there. Come on today, Junior. Let's muévete, por favor.
The guards are ready, my lord.
The guards are ready, my lord. I wonder if he's just gonna like spout off random like quotes, even when I'm not like, even when I'm not clicked on him. I wonder if that's a thing. We're just gonna go ahead and go for it. Yeah, just go for this. Oh please, for the love of God, I don't want to hear Pippin's quotes this entire time. I also realize this is a 23 minutes video so far. Do not worry, we will be getting Gandalf and one other hero, and that's going to be the end of the video. Oh, hello, Shelob. Gandalf the Grey has arrived. Now he's Gandalf the White. Oh no, wait no. This poison is quite a pain in the butt. So we're gonna pull our melee troops back. Given a lesson. Actually, I'm gonna send my heroes over here to go kill them. While our melee troops kind of heal. Or not really heal, but they don't go into like a further state of disrepair. Whatever, you know what I mean. Low potential. Alright, so Aragorn's final ability is he gives heroic statues a buff. Which I'm not a huge fan of. That's just me, though. He also gets a circle around him that protects, or it's basically like a mini army of the dead. Why are there so many heroes dying? What is going on here? Let's go ahead and heal these guys up. I don't understand what the hell was going on there. Who is hitting you? What is going on? Why are you dying? Explain thyself. Eric. Oh, there was a hero in there. I didn't see him. That explains why he was dying so much. Okay. Shit. Didn't expect that. Let's get that. Denethor, you're level 5. What do you fucking do? Alright, so you can get the border stronghold, or basically, what this is, allows you to get Dol Amroth units. Which is kind of nifty. I kind of like that. Let's go ahead and get that too.
Blinded by their greed, they took them without question, one by one, falling into darkness.
They are attacking the encampment!
Yeah, just go ahead and do that. Go ahead and hit that, and kill that. I am really, really hoping that I'm not one of the ones who has to return in some things. That's honestly not good if I do. Really not good if I do. Oh, how lovely. Kill that, please.
The enemy is near! They have attacked!
Whoa, Pippin, watch out there, bud.
Waiting on the edges.
This is indeed full of the council.
That was a fucking hit. Ow. Come on, let's kill this thing, please, before I have to spend another fucking... There we go. Okay.
We have the white wizard.
There's no trinket you carry.
Oh, I totally messed that up. That was
Ready for battle! They are attacking
not what I was... Oh yeah, so they never did fix the thing where...
Loveliest dream last night.
Oh, they never did fix that. That's alright, though. It's funny. So, well, I'll allow it. It's a funny bug. However, it could not, and say it did, you know? Don't necessarily have to do that. Alright, so these guys just basically get defend building, and they can switch to from spear to sword. That's basically the meat and potatoes of this.
There was this
Hi,
large
Taz.
bar full of pipe weed. Then we
Just
stopped
smoke
all
all of
night.
it.
And then you were sick.
Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I apologize. I'm checking my email again. Again, guys, I apologize profusely. It's not something I really want to keep doing, but I now that I'm nervous, it's definitely just sitting in the back of my mind like, well, maybe I should just go ahead and re-film the video that I sent in. Maybe I should. I don't know. I feel like I did, I did good, but I don't know. Let's see. That's 600 for Houses of
This large bar.
So Imrahil is pretty I mean,
You were sick.
I like the character, and I'm kind of sad they didn't give him like the 2 lines from the movie that he has.
Gave to them 9 rings of power. Blinded
But he has the Prince of Dol Amroth,
without question.
which gives he changes leadership, so he can either give soldiers of the fiefdom attack power 15% as well as armor, 30% attack power, just attack power, or 30% defense to the fiefdom units. So that's his ability 1, if you don't count the mounting. Ability 2, only available on horse. He dashes through the enemy lines, treading his foes under the hooves of a powerful horse. So, cool. Imrahil and the soldier Dol Amroth resist the worst wounds in battle without break. For short times, troops of Dol Amroth near Imrahil will heal themselves with every attack. Kinda cool. A Thingling Guard. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. I may have pronounced that horribly. But he summons the guard of Dol Amroth to his side.
Dol Amroth and Gondor.
I think you can only summon one at a time.
Be still.
So that's that.
Be on your guard, men. The enemy holds these lands.
Enemy holds these lands. Ah, yeah. Oh, really? Why are you summoning just Shelob, bro? That's not nice. Oh shit, that's command group 2. This is command. This is command group 1. Holy Christ.
You are sick.
Awesome. We still have 4.
This large barrel.
Sweet. Okay, so we're going over this way. So I guess we're just going to move over this way. We're just going to start the attack. So that is pretty much it for Gondor. There's really nothing that I can think of that is really worth a damn. If you get the ring, you can give it to Boromir. You can get the Guardians of the White City. You can get 3 of them. He can summon another couple others. It usually gets like 3 and 3 for me before he dies. If you give Gandalf the ring as Gandalf the White, he really, really good. If you give him when he's Gandalf the Grey, not so good. But yeah, it's. I mean, Gondor's pretty cut and dry and pretty fun to just kick back and kind of turtle with, you know. They're a good turtling faction, for sure. Oops. But if there's something I missed, if you guys know something that or remember something that I don't from Edain 4.5 that changed, please go ahead and put that down in the comment section. I would love to hear it. Without further ado, I apologize that I cannot finish the video, or I cannot finish the game, but that would be probably another like 10-20 minutes, and I gotta get to bed, and also check my email one more time before I do that, because yeah, that's a terrifying thing now. If you guys want to share this with your friends, please do. I may be streaming tomorrow. I have no idea. I really don't. It's gonna kind of be like a fly by the seat of my pants thing. If we do, we'll probably be doing Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies or Warzone, one of the two. I don't know. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys. Be safe.